The average nursing home can cost upwards of $7,000 a month. That's a stunning number. But according to my next two guests, it is possible to protect your assets and gain peace of mind. Larry Weiss, president of Elder Advisors, is here with Stephen Langdon. They're offering a series of workshops that help give you the knowledge to protect your assets and your future. Welcome back to both of you.
Thank you, Angie. Am I kind of overplaying by simply saying you look very nice today?
You and I got the memo. We kind of match a little bit.
Yeah.
I try.
Well, you succeeded.
Oh,
you succeeded. And we're always thrilled to be back at the WHAS community. I know Uncle Terry, love Uncle Terry, will be so happy that it's the WHAS viewing community here in Louisville.
So he loves to hear you say that.
We're proud to be here today.
Well, we're glad to have you here because, I mean, every time I read that statistic, I mean, upwards of $7,000.
Oh, if not more.
Oh, it's more.
A month.
Yeah. And that's why we're doing the workshops. We do them every month so you don't go broke in a nursing home. We're doing a Monday night at the 4 Points by Sheraton on Crittenden Drive, and then Tuesday morning for the Indiana folk, 10 a.m. at the Hampton Inn on Broadway off Veterans Parkway. But what we're trying to relay to the viewing community today is it's never too late. I know you've listened to Bob and Betty at the coffee club at McDonald's, and they're giving you well-intentioned information, but it's usually misinformed. Come listen to the experts. Steve Langdon will be our guest speaker at Monday night and Tuesday morning's workshop. He certainly brings the legal part of the business model, because if you're going to protect a lifetime of assets, because for a husband and wife, we can protect all the assets. Right. For a single person, we can protect about half of those assets. There's almost always a financial community part of it, and there's always a legal community that works together to do that. And speaking of community, you know, like as a parent, you have children, you never have favorites, but you really do. I have a lot of clients, but I have a favorite too. And let's see. I'm going to make up her name. It's Carolyn in Southern Indiana. It's not really her name. It is. It's Carolyn. Carolyn, we love you. But, you know, these become our friends. We love what we do. It's a lot of fun. When they come out to the workshops, we get down to brass tacks. But we want the community. It's never too late. Even if you're writing a check for $7,000 or $8,000 a month, you don't have to go broke in a nursing home. We can protect those assets. That's what Steve talks about in the legal part. That's what we talk on the financial part, so you don't go broke in a nursing home. But for that to work, we always need Steve Langdon in the corner to help families protect assets.
Steve, obviously, we don't have the time to do the workshop right here, right now. But I mean, just give us a little bit of a glimpse of what people can expect to learn from you.
Well, there's a lot to go into. What we talk about is really kind of the basics leading up to protecting as much of your assets as you can. Because what I find is it's not just from your neighbors that you get the bad information. Sometimes you get it from the nursing home itself. I had a gentleman call me 2 weeks ago. His father-in-law had blown through $350,000. The nursing home told him to spend another $30,000 and then we can get you benefits. We could have saved all of it. All of it. And that's the kind of thing, those are the kind of things we talk about. And we take questions. We're going to listen to the public that attends. It's free, doesn't cost them anything. So come on in and just learn a little bit.
Larry, I encourage people to go to your website because one of the things, I mean, you have real people with real testimonials on, I mean, the work you're doing is life-changing.
It is, and they can go to our Facebook page at Elder Advisors. There's all kinds of reviews, there's articles, stuff like that. We are part of the community. I've been doing this 23 years. I truly am blessed. I love what I do. I'm living, I'm not existing. I'm having the time of my life. I don't go to a job or anything. I simply have a passion. I look forward to going to it every day.
Greatest job in the world.
It comes through. I mean, you can see that this is a passion. And I mean, you're also...
The producer said my beauty's coming through great on camera 3. Tighten up on camera 2 for the beauty.
That is exactly why you're here. But I mean, you are also a member of One Southern Indiana. I mean, you're Better Business Bureau, A+ rating.
We work hard at this. We work hard at this. And Steve does as well. Steve at McNeely Stevenson Law Firm, you know, I surround myself with top talent, and Steve at the law firm is part of that, because I could not do this without the legal component that Steve brings to the table.
And it's a true team effort, but it's important.
Has to be.
And tell me this, so how, I mean, you're talking about people who maybe are of what age group? Who should come to your workshop?
Who should come are the kids in their 50s or 60s, and most certainly the parents in their 70s or 80s, because a lot of the clients are the sandwich generation, the ones that are basically trying to deal with kids, the grandkids, deal with mom. They're stressed out, because part of what Elder Advisors does is we simply take the stress off of their shoulders, because they're carrying that weight. You know, they're the ones that they're getting bombarded with phone calls from case managers, the hospital, the family members in Arkansas, all that stuff. You know, the know-it-all Carolyns of the world, know everything, busybodies calling all the time. That's not really her real name, Carolyn, but it is.
Carolyn gets double shot.
We love Carolyn.
But I mean, essentially, you make people's lives better?
We do. It's hard work, but it is rewarding, and I love what I do. And that's the thing we're trying to relate to the WHAS Terry Minor community. It's never too late. I don't care what people told. Just like Steve said, you don't have to keep writing checks for $8,000 a month, even if they're in a nursing home. That's crisis planning. We can help protect those assets. That's why it's worth coming out to the workshop.
Well, appreciate you being here. Larry and his Elder Advisors team are, again, offering 2 free workshops next week. The first is Monday night at 6 at 4 Points by Sheraton on Crittenden Drive, or you can join them at 10 a.m. Tuesday at the Hampton Inn in Clarksville. Again, the workshops are free. Sign up online at elderadvisors.com or call 800-763-7930.
Baby.